The bubonic plague, also known as Black Death, started to spread in the Gobi Desert in the 1320s. It continued to spread to China and Sicily, and it reached its peak in the Middle East in 1348. From then on, it spread through Europe and Russia. The plague was spread from fleas that were carried by rats, who then passed it on to humans. It laid waste to Europe, killing 75 to 200 million people in Europe. The healthy began to cut open the pus-filled sores on the infected and spread them over self-inflicted cuts on their own body to achieve an immunity to the disease, similar to how a vaccine is used today. This devastation the bubonic plague brought to Europe and the Middle East completely changed their economic status. It is still known today as one of the worst pandemics of history. The dead would be burned so the disease could not carry on. Eventually, the disease left out, and those left behind were forced to rebuild their lives.
October 12th, 1492. After sailing across the Atlantic Ocean, Italian explorer Christopher Columbus sights a Bahamian island, believing he has reached East Asia. His expedition went ashore the same day and claimed the land for Isabella and Ferdinand of Spain, who sponsored his attempts to find a Western Ocean route to China, India, and the fabled gold and spice islands of Asia.
Leonardo da Vinci was born on April 15, 1452, and died on May 2, 1519. He was Italian. He's perhaps best known as a painter with his legendary works including the Mona Lisa, the Vitruvian Man, and the Last Supper, among others. Leonardo da Vinci wasn't just an incredible artist, he was an inventor, scientist, mathematician, engineer, and a writer. Raphael was born on April 6, 1483 in Urbino, Italy. He became Perugino's apprentice in 1504, living in Florence from 1504 to 1507. He began painting a series of Madonnas in Rome from 1509 to 1511. He painted the Stanza della Signatura, frescoes located in the Palace of the Vatican. He later painted another fresco cycles for the Vatican in the Stanza dell'Adoro.
Art from the Renaissance has inspired the world by the many different artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael that changed the way that art is appreciated and celebrated, and by inspiring a new age of art for years to come. Art from the Renaissance has inspired the world by the many different artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael that changed the way that art is appreciated and celebrated, and by inspiring a new age of art for years to come.